time for virtual story time, not quite live. And today I'm doing a special one for Father's Day. Now, we know the Mother's Day gets all the perks. People love mom. People love dad too. But mom seems to always get like that extra mile, that extra thing. So, you know what? I decided that I did do a Father's Day story time a couple weeks ago, but I figure I'd also do it again on Father's Day so that fathers can get a little bit something extra. So, also because I found so many great books about dads, stepdads, and all kinds of dads. So, I wanted to highlight those titles for Father's Day. So, if you watched the last story time, you guys remember at the end I did say I was going to do this. So, here we go. These are the books I have. Oh, wait, no, can't say that yet. Gotta say my welcome song. We clap and sing hello, we clap and sing hello. With our friends it's story time, we clap and sing hello. We stomp and sing hello, we stomp and sing hello. With our friends it's story time, we stomp and sing hello. We wave and sing hello, hello. We wave and sing hello, hello. With our friends it's story time, we wave and sing hello, hello. Hi, welcome to virtual story time and not quite live. Okay. So here are the books that I have for you today. First up, we have How to Surprise Dad. How to Surprise a Dad, sorry. By Reagan, illustrated by Lee Wildish. Some of you might recognize this story, this type of story, because it's from the creators of the New York Times bestseller, How to Babysit a Grandpa. So if you've read that book, then you'll really enjoy this one. Next up, we have A Wild Father's Day by Callahan, illustrated by Daniel Howarth. Dandan's Dream by Xiaowen, illustrated by Yanling, Gong. Let's Go, Froggy by Jonathan London, illustrated by Frank Remkiewicz. Thunder Boy Jr. by Sherman Alexie, illustrated by Yuyi Morales, as you guys know, one of my favorite illustrators out there. An Ode to Stepfathers and Fathers, Dad and Pop by Kelly Bennett, illustrated by Paul Meisel. And finally, Biscuit Loves Father's Day. We're going to see Biscuit in a fun adventure today. And this is by Alyssa, Satin, Capucilli, illustrated with pictures by Pat Schories. Yay! All right, so let's get started with How to Surprise a Dad. I believe I have two songs for you guys today, so we'll paste these books properly. Gotta have the trusty sunglasses to read some stories to y'all. Do you guys know how weird it is to wear sunglasses indoors? I discovered this when I did story time the other day. I'm like, oh damn. Oh no, that was outdoors actually. Wearing these outdoors it's a little weird for me. How to Surprise a Dad. By Reagan, illustrated by Lee Wildish. I'm going to sit here so you guys can see the full book. Shh. To surprise a dad, you have to be very tricky. First of all, don't let him see this book. How to hide this book. Wrap it in paper and cover it with pictures. That way he'll never know it was about him. Okay. Tuck it between boring books no one ever reads. Make up a secret name for it like Polka Dotted Hippo. Be sure to wink when you say it. Where's the Polka Dotted Hippo book? Huh? You may already be good at surprises, but do you want to become a super dad surpriser? Great. Luckily, any day is a perfect day to surprise a dad, and there are so many different ways. Some surprises you make, draw hearts and hide them everywhere. Build a snow dad. Invent something amazing just for him. Ooh, these all seem like pretty nice surprises for dad. Other surprises you do: get his toothbrush ready, reorganize his shoes and hats, help him with the grocery shopping, If you want to make him laugh, walk, and talk like a dad, some surprises you don't make or do. Instead, you find them. Ooh. How to find surprises. Look up, look down, and all around. And under, and all around. Dig a hole, sift through sand, or kick up leaves. Kids have good eyes for nature. Dads, not so much. Too preoccupied. So surprise them when you find a caterpillar nibbling on a leaf, a squirrel hiding in a tree, dandelions for a bouquet, a heart-shaped rock, a busy, busy anthill, geese flying above. Can you guys find those items in this photo? I'm going to hold this up, or I should say on these pages. I'm going to hold this up so that you guys have some time. You can pause and look for all of those items on the screen. Now that you're an expert on any day surprises, you're ready for special day surprises. Special days for Dad. Welcome home. Father's Day. His birthday. Congratulations. First, choose when to have the big surprise and decide who to invite. Just your family? Your pets? Your stuffed animals? His friends? Relatives? Your friends? Neighbors? Who should come to this special event? Then decorate with his favorite color. Keep it simple or go wild. Remember to save some ideas for next time. Now, plan the yummiest part of the surprise, the treats. Create a dessert that looks just like your dad. Bake cookies with extra chocolate chips. It's your dad's special day, so be sure to have his favorites. This dad's favorites just so happen to be spicy chips, smoked oysters, and super stinky cheese. No, thank you. Don't forget presents. Presents for a dad. Shirt and tie. Instead of wrapping these, wear them for an even bigger surprise. Everything you need to make paper airplanes together, a secret treasure map of your yard, and coupons. I'll hold it up here so you guys can read those coupons on your own time. They're pretty much all coupons to be, that he can cash in at any time. Check also any day surprises you make, do, or find. If your dad gets suspicious and asks, "Hey, is there something going on here?" Look innocent. Practice this in the mirror. Say something like, "Behind you. It's very boring right now. You shouldn't turn around." Think fast. Distract him with a crazy dance. "Oh, look over here. Look at me." That's getting suspicious. When it's surprise time, make sure everyone is hiding. Now, how to hide everyone? You can hide people between pictures, plants, or balloons. You can hide them behind curtains, coat or coat rack, under the table, cushions, or blankets. While you wait for your dad, practice whispering, "Surprise." Okay, now. Surprise! He kind of looks really surprised, though. Like, he doesn't even look like he's faking it, right? Like, I think they really surprised him. Remember, of all the surprises, the best ones are the special ones you dream up just for your dad. Now, don't forget to hide this book. If you do want to let your dad read it, have him pledge this aloud. Say this pledge aloud before he starts. I, Dad, promise not to remember anything in this book, especially anything about surprises. That's it. Sorry, guys, for the phone ringing. And here you go. That's How to Surprise a Dad by Reagan, illustrated by Lee Wildish. Ooh, I have a lot of sounds going on today, don't I? Okay, so let's read our next book. This one's called A Wild Father's Day by Sean Callahan, illustrated by Daniel Howarth. Early on Father's Day, The kids gave Daddy a card. It said, "Have a wild Father's Day." Daddy wiped the sleep from his eyes and said, "A wild Father's Day? I know just what to do. Let's act like animals all day long." Ooh, that sounds mad fun. You guys want to act like animals all day? Then play along with us. We'll hop on the bed like kangaroos. Boing, boing. Maybe don't hop on the bed if your mom says it. If your parents say no or caregivers say no. Boing. Those kangaroos are really boingy. We'll stretch like cats. Okay, guys. Stretch. Ooh. Get some stretching going. We'll run fast like cheetahs. Who can run the fastest? Zip, zip. Zip. You guys notice a theme on these pages too? Like every animal that they talk about is a father running with their cubs, with their kids. We'll swing like monkeys. Chee, chee. Is it supposed to be like chee, chee, chee? Chee! Swing. That sounds like a really fun Father's Day so far. Huh? We'll wrestle like bears. Come here, grapple, grapple, grapple. I'm trying to give my arm a nuggie. We'll swim like dolphins. Splash, splash. We gotta see the dolphins next. I bet you the dolphin's gonna be a daddy dolphin with his kids. Splash. So fun. Why do all these daddies have glasses? Oh, because he has glasses, yeah. We'll eat special Father's Day cookies the way elephants eat peanuts. Mmm, peanut butter. Nom 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 nom. Peanuts. You'll sleep like tired little puppies. I'll say I love you like only a daddy can. Good night, my little wild ones. Next, A Wild Father's Day. This book is by Sean Callahan, illustrated by Daniel Howarth. Okay, we got one more. And then a song, and then we're going to continue. But, this is one more for this block of books. This one's called Dandan's Dream by Xiaowen Zhu, illustrated by Yanling Gong. I hope I'm not butchering all these names. Or I should say, I hope I'm not messing up anyone's name. When the post office announced that children, in addition to letters and packages, could now be mailed, Dandan could hardly believe the news. I can be mailed? Many nights Dandan had dreamed of visiting her father at the South Pole, where he studied icebergs. He was far away and had been gone for a long time. Now she would be able to see him. Yay! Here I come. So one day, smash, Dandan broke her piggy bank and took all of her money to the post office. Okay, so it's a good break. It's not like, oh no, I broke it. No, she broke it on purpose. What would you like to mail? A woman in a green uniform asked Dandan. Me, Dandan replied. I want to mail myself to the South Pole to see my dad. The woman brought Dandan out to the balcony and handed her a stack of stamps. On each was a pair of green wings. Stick these to your clothes, she said. Ooh. That's mailing yourself. There were so many colorful stamps. Dandan looked as though she was wearing a beautiful skirt. After Dandan stuck on the last stamp, she felt her body grow lighter. Gentle breezes swirled, picking her up off the balcony and whisked her into the air. Ooh. Wow. Do you think she'll make it to the South Pole? Dandan felt as if she were on a magical flying horse. She flew faster and faster and higher over mountains that rose like steamed buns and green prairies that carpeted the earth. Before long, she soared above blue seas where too many ships to count floated on the water. Suddenly, a huge whale lifted a big red ship from the ocean and pushed it onto the island. Whoa. The ship couldn't move, even though the frightened crew cried for help. The whale could not set the ship free. Oh no, what's going to happen? How are they going to get off that ship? Dandan wanted to help free the ship, but how? The woman in the green uniform had told her how to fly, but not how to land. Doing the only thing she could think of, Dandan tore several stamps off herself and dropped them into the sea. It worked. She flew lower. She removed more stamps. Down, down, down she went, closer and closer to the island. Looks like she's gonna make it. Once she had landed, Dandan raced to the shore. With all her strength, she gave the ship a powerful push. The whale was no match for the girl. Wow, a very powerful girl who's stronger than a whale. Let me tell you. As the whale swam away from the newly freed ship, the crew waved at Dandan from the deck to thank her. Thank you, Dandan, the girl who could push a ship. Even though the whale can't push the ship. Delighted, Dandan nearly forgot she still had to mail herself to the South Pole. But where would she find stamps on an island with no people and no post office? Dandan checked her pockets and found a box of watercolor pens. She knew just what to do. Ooh. Dandan used the pens to make her own stamps. She painted the fish she saw swimming in the sea as she drew a pair of large red wings. Together, the strong red wings flapped, lifting her out over the sea. Soon, Dandan reached a world of ice and snow, the South Pole. A tall man in a green coat waved to her, surrounded by penguins and seals. That must be Dandan's dad, right? That's what we're believing. Dad! Dandan called out. I'm here! My dream came true! And that's it. Dandan and Dad together at last. Well, that was a cute story. I don't know how true it is, but you know what? It doesn't have to be true. It's true for Dandan. So, Dandan, have fun with your dad. Now, speaking of dads, because that's what the story time's about today, we're going to do a song. It's called D-A-D-D-Y to the tune of B-I-N-G-O. 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 So here's what I have. And I'm going to probably try to either put the lyrics in the chat, in the description, or at least the title. There was a man I love a lot, and Daddy is his name. Oh, D-A-D-D-Y, 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 and Daddy is his name. Oh, there's someone who takes care of me, and Daddy is his name. Oh, A-D-D-Y, 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 and Daddy is his name. Oh, there is a man I love a lot, and Daddy is his name. Oh, D-D-Y, 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 and Daddy is his name. Oh, there's someone who takes care of me, and Daddy is his name. Oh, D-Y, 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 and Daddy is his name. Oh, there is a man I love a lot, and Daddy is his name. Oh, why, 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 and Daddy is his name. Oh, there's someone who takes care of me, and Daddy is his name. Oh, and Daddy is his name. Oh, yay! That was great. Okay, so I'm going to use my Cookie Monster glasses for the next set of books that I have for you. We have Let's Go, Froggy. I don't know why I have to theatrically sing anything, but I love it. Let's Go, Froggy, by Jonathan London, illustrated by Frank Remkiewicz. It was warm. Froggy woke up and looked out the window. Birds, butterflies, flowers. Hooray, sang Froggy. I want to go out and play. Okay, said his father. How about a bike trip and a picnic? Would you like that? Yes, cried Froggy. Let's go. First, you have to get ready, silly, said his father. Okay, said Froggy. I'm getting ready. Froggy's really excited. So Froggy got dressed. He pulled on his underwear. Zip. He pulled on his shorts. Zip. He pulled on his socks. Zoop. He pulled on his sneakers. Zip. And he buttoned up his shirt. Zip, zip, zip. He's very excited. Froggy! called his father. Let's go! I'm ready! Yelled Froggy and flopped out to show him. Flop, flop, flop. But Froggy, said his father, you need your bicycle helmet. I don't know where it is, said Froggy. It's where you left it. I forget. You have to look for it. Oh, Froggy's not getting away. He needs the helmet to go ride bikes with his dad. So Froggy looked for his helmet. Flop, flop, flop. He looked under the sink. Thunk. He looked in the fridge. Slam. He looked in his toy chest. I found it! Yelled Froggy, and he put it on with a slap. Zat. Froggy! called his father. Let's go! I'm ready! Yelled Froggy. Flop, flop, flop. You should bring your butterfly net, said his father. I don't know where it is. It's where you left it. Oh, goodness. Froggy is not prepared for this trip. So Froggy looked for his butterfly net. Flop, flop, flop. He looked under the coffee table. Bonk. He looked in the garbage can. Slam. He looked in his father's golf bag. I found it! Yelled Froggy, and he swung at a fly. Swish, but missed. Oh, guess he's not having a snack. Froggy! called his father. Let's go! I'm ready! Yelled Froggy. Flop, flop, flop. How about the ball Grandpapa gave you? asked his father. I don't know where it is. It's wherever you left it. That's my favorite answer, too. Alexie, it's wherever you left it. So Froggy looked for his ball. Flop, flop, flop. He looked under the stove. Bonk. He looked in the cookie jar. Slam. He looked in the bathtub. I found it! He yelled and kicked it into the goldfish bowl. Splash. I don't think the goldfish is happy about that one. Froggy! called his father. Let's go! I'm ready! yelled Froggy. Flop, flop, flop. Let's bring the bag of peaches Auntie Lulu gave you, said his father. I don't know where it is. It's where you left it. Oh my goodness. Maybe his father could help too. So Froggy looked for the bag of peaches. Flop, flop, flop. He looked under the kitchen table. Bonk. He looked in his closet. Slam. He looked in his bed. I yelled Froggy and he took a bite. Scrunch. He was getting kind of hungry. All this running around was definitely making Froggy a little hungry, right? Froggy! Called his father. Let's go! I'm ready! Yelled Froggy. Fuck, fuck, fuck. Daddy, can I bring that pack of trading cards Uncle Gerard gave me? Okay, Froggy, but hurry. Let's go. I don't know where it is. It's wherever you left it. Oh, goodness. Now Froggy's adding to the pile. Oh, here, I found it. It was in my pocket. Can we go now, Dad? I'm ready. Okay, but do you know where my red backpack is? Asked his father. Daddy, it's wherever you left it. I forget. Froggy pointed. It's on your back. Froggy laughed. Oops, cried Froggy's father, his face looking more red than green. Ready to go at last, Froggy flopped over to the bicycle. Flop, flop, flop. Let's go, Froggy, said his father. I'm hungry, said Froggy. I want to eat now. So they ate their picnic on the patio. Munch, scrunch, munch. Okay, I'm ready, said Froggy. Let's go, said father. Oh, goodness. And off they pedaled into the sunset. Whee! Oh, goodness. If the sun is setting, that means that they're not going to be out for long. It took them the whole day to find everything and finally make it out the door. I'm sure that story resonates with a lot of you parents out there. All right. We got another book. It's called Thunder Boy Jr. This book is by Sherman Alexie and illustrated by Yuyi Morales. As I mentioned, one of my favorite illustrators. Ah, so excited to see this. Sam. Hello. My name is Thunder Boy. Thunder Boy Smith. That's my real name. Yep, his name's really Thunder Boy. My dad gave it to me at birth. My mom wanted to name me Sam. Sam is a good name. Sam is a normal name. Thunder Boy is not a normal name. What's normal though, right? What's normal? There is nobody on earth with the same name as me. I am the only Thunder Boy who has ever lived, or so you would think. But I am in fact named after my dad. He is Thunder Boy Smith Sr. And I am Thunder Boy Smith Jr. People call him Big Thunder. That nickname is a storm filling up the sky. People call me Little Thunder. That nickname makes me sound like a burp or a fart. My mother's name is Agnes. My sister's name is Lillian. Those are fancy names, but they are normal names. Thunder Boy Jr. is not even close to normal. Can I tell you a secret? Come over here, and I will whisper it in your ear. Ooh, what's the secret that Thunder Boy is going to tell us? I hate my name. Don't get me wrong, my dad is awesome, but I don't want to have the same name as him. I want my own name. I want a name that sounds like me. I want a name that celebrates something cool that I've done. I don't know, Thunder Boy sounds like a pretty cool name. I once touched a wild orca on the nose, so maybe my name should be Not Afraid of a 10,000 Teeth. I once climbed a mountain, so maybe my name should be Touch the Clouds. Those do sound like pretty cool names, actually. I might be on Thunder Boy's side. I love playing in the dirt, so maybe my name should be Mud in His Ears. I learned to ride a bike when I was 3, so maybe my name should be Gravity's Best Friend. That's actually, that would be a very cute name. I once dreamed the sun and moon were my mom and dad, so maybe my name should be Starboy. I like to go to garage sales with my mom, so maybe my name should be Old Toys Are Awesome. I like Starboy. I'm not sure about Old Toys Are Awesome. My dog likes to chase his tail. He likes to chase my tail. So maybe my name should be Can't Run Fast While Laughing. I love powwow dancing. I'm a grass dancer. So maybe my name should be Drums, Drums, and More Drums. I dream of traveling the world. So maybe my name should be Full of Wonder. I do not want the same name they gave me when I was born. I do not want to be Little Thunder. I don't want to be small. I love my dad, but I don't want to be exactly like him. I love my dad, but I want to be mostly myself. I love my dad, but I want my own name. What do I do? What do I say? Son, I think it's time I gave you a new name, a name of your own. My dad read my mind. My dad read my heart. Son, my name will still be Thunder, but your new name will be Lightning. Together, my dad and I will become amazing weather. Our love will be loud and it will be bright. Ooh, I like that. Thunder and lightning. My dad and I will light up the sky. My guys, it's Thunder Boy Jr. by Sherman Alexie and illustrated by Yuyi Morales. I got one more song for you, two more books, and then I'm going to let you go because this was a long story time for today. But I hope you guys have enjoyed it so far. The next song I have is If You Love That and You Know It, to the tune of If You're Happy and You Know It. If you love that and you know it, clap your hands. If you love that and you know it, clap your hands. If you love that and you know it and you really want to show it, if you love that and you know it, clap your hands. If you love that and you know it, give a hug. If you love that and you know it, give a hug. If you love that and you know it and you really want to show it, if you love that and you know it, give a hug. If you love that and you know it, blow a kiss. If you love that and you know it, blow a kiss. If you love that and you know it and you really want to show it, if you love that and you know it, blow a kiss. If you love that and you know it, say I love you. I love you. If you love that and you know it, say I love you. I love you. If you love that and you know it and you really want to show it, if you love that and you know it, say I love you. I love you. Love you, Dad. I hope you guys are having fun singing to your dads or father figures because not everyone, not everyone has a relationship with their father, but um, you may have a father figure, you may have an uncle, you may have a grandpa, or a male figure in your life who serves that purpose for you, and they have just as much, desire to feel the love that you have for them. So sing it to whoever it is for you. Dad and Pop, an ode to fathers and stepfathers by Kelly Bennett. Illustrated by Paul Meisel. I have two fathers. I call this one Dad, and I call this one Pop. To meet them, you think Dad and Pop were as different as two fathers could be. Pop is bald. Dad is not. Dad is tall. Pop is not. Pop wears boots. Dad wears suits. Pop takes pictures. Dad takes naps. Dad's into gadgets. Let's go play with a new drone. Pop's into plants. Ooh, kind of like the planting and gardening story time we had yesterday. Dad likes to fish. Pop is a fish. Dad and I play sports. Pop and I play games. Pop and I swap stories. Dad and I swap jokes. What is that? What is that? What is that on that wall there? Is that a cow? Dad teaches me to cook. So does Pop. Kind of looks like Dad likes to bake more than cook. Pop teaches me to paint. So does Dad. Dad loves music. So does Pop. Pop loves biking. So does Dad. They both help me and they both cheer me on. In some ways, Dad and Pop are as different as can be, but in the most important way, they are exactly the same. They both love me. And that was a really sweet story. There you go. That's Dad and Pop, an ode to fathers and stepfathers. All right, I got one more book for you. We're going to read about Biscuit's adventure with Father's Day. Then I'm going to let you go. Biscuit Loves Father's Day by Alyssa, Satin, Capucilli. Pictures by Pat Schories. Come along, Biscuit. It's Father's Day. We're going to spend an extra special day with Dad. Are you ready, Biscuit? Let's surprise Dad with our Father's Day card. Oh, Biscuit, you wanted to carry it all by yourself. Happy Father's Day, Dad. We love you. We're all going for a walk, Biscuit. It's one of Dad's favorite things to do. Dad and I will pack the sandwiches. And you remembered your biscuits. Let's go. Let's go for that walk. Shh, Biscuit. Quiet, Biscuit. Dad's looking for birds. Biscuit, what have you found? Silly puppy. It's a chipmunk. We're looking for birds, Biscuit. Tweet, tweet. Look, Biscuit. It's a family of robins. Tweet, tweet. Oh, here, Biscuit. You can see the baby birds, too. Happy Father's Day, Father Bird. Let's race Dad to the top of the hill, Biscuit. On your mark, get set, go! Funny puppy. It looks like you and Dad are the winners. It's time for lunch, Biscuit. We can help Dad build a campfire. Wait for me, Biscuit. Oh. Good puppy. Those sticks are just what we need. There are so many ways to celebrate Father's Day, Biscuit. Sweet puppy. There's always room on Dad's lap for both of us. Oh, Biscuit had a really great Father's Day, right? With his family. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that title, that book. As you can see, I wasn't joking. There were plenty of books about fathers, and we had to read all of them. So, without further ado, it's time for me to go and stop making lots of noise for you guys. But before I go, here are the books that we read today. How to Surprise a Dad by Reagan, illustrated by Lee Wildish. Going backwards. A Wild Father's Day by by Sean Callahan, illustrated by Daniel Howarth. And all these titles are in the description as well. Dandan Stream by Xiaowen, illustrated by Yanling, Gong. Let's Go, Froggy by Jonathan London, illustrated by Frank Remkiewicz. Thunder Boy Jr. by Sherman Alexie, illustrated by Yuyi Morales. Dad and Pop, an ode to fathers and stepfathers by Kelly Bennett, illustrated by Paul Meisel. And Biscuit Loves Father's Day by Alyssa Satin, Capucilli. Pictures by Pat Schories. Well, thank you so much again. And without further ado, let me send you guys off with our goodbye song. We wave goodbye like this. We wave goodbye like this. With our friends at Storytime, we wave goodbye like this. Bye.